2021. What a great year to start, and well, a great year for the automotive industry as well. A lot predicted, a lot to happen. But the best part about all of this is that you need to start the year with a bang, and that's exactly what Audi India has done. It's the first launch of the new year from Audi India, and it's the A4, something that we wanted to see in the country. And joining me today is none other than Balbir Singh Dhillon, head of Audi India, to talk more about not just the A4, but of course more about Audi strategy as well for the coming year. Welcome, Balbir. Welcome to Car and Bike. It's a pleasure to have you, especially just after the launch of the A4. How does it feel?
Thank you very much, first of all, for having me. And I wish you and all the viewers a very happy and healthy new year. We have gone through a lot last year. I think we all from our side, we wish all the viewers are having a good health and they have a prosperity in the times to come. I'm as excited as you are. Super happy that we are launching the new A4 on the 5th of January, and it is really the response that we've received so far from all the automotive fraternity is absolutely amazing. And the cars are in the showrooms for test drive. And I am sure as we've done wonders with this car in the past, we will continue to do wonders with these cars in the future as well, including this year.
Yeah, I think 2020 was a tough year for everyone, but you know what happened? Audi still went out there and pushed for cars. The Q8 came, the RS Q8 came, the RS7 came, and of course the Q2 and the 8 as well. A lot happened in 2020 as well for Audi India then. So obviously 2021 will be better than that, is what we expect. Is it right?
So we launched 5 products in the year 2020 as well, while we were going through a pandemic situation. Unfortunately, we could not have all the 12 month of sales for some of the products which we launched at the beginning of the year, last year. But some of the products we launched towards mid of the year and some towards the end of the year. So we didn't have the full year of sales for all these products. But starting 1st of January, we have all the products that we launched last year full available for 12 months, and of course the Audi A4 as well. So we are looking forward for a very exciting year. And let me also share with you that we not only the ICE engines, we also will bring new technologies to the country, which is electrified cars. That is the second on the technology side, something that we will bring into the country. We will bring in sedans, we will bring in SUVs, we will bring in entry-level cars like you see today, and we will also bring in niche cars, we will also bring in sports cars. So this is going to be a super exciting years full of new products for us, and we will keep you busy, and we will also bring in a lot of cheer to our existing customers and prospective buyers in the year 2021. We are looking forward to a very positive year for Audi India.
Absolutely. I think we can't wait to get into some of those cars and, get to drive them as well. Just can't wait for all of that to unravel. In all of this, of course, the dealer partners have been at the core of your operations, because even though you went online last year with your sales, the dealer partners were at the core of all of this. They, of course, will be now happy that more cars are coming into the Audi stable. Their reaction so far as to how things are going, especially adapting to the online and then, a phygital kind of atmosphere created for them.
So our dealer partners are also extremely happy. We've gone through worse times last year. Starting this year with this new product and many more to follow. They're looking forward to an amazing year where we are able to reach much more wider to a prospect base, which we could not last year because of pandemic. And also, adding to that was also moving from BS4 to BS6 technology in India from 1st of April. And then immediately, we also had this situation of pandemic. So making the things even more complex and difficult for automotive segment and luxury segment per se even more. Because the planning cycle for us is much larger than the volume players where you can plan locally. We are dependent still a lot on getting there are a lot of the material that comes from various vendors across the world. So the planning cycle is longer. So that's why we suffered little more than volume segment. So that's what the fact of life, but that's all we have left behind now. I don't want to talk too much of 2020. I'm just looking forward to a fantastic year 2021, and we are going to bring a lot of cheer to our products, to our customers, and we are committed to India market, and we want to grow, but grow responsibly and grow also holistically. That's what our endeavor is going to be for the coming years.
I think it's great that you bring out that holistic side of your operations because a segment where or a market where Audi has done well in all of this, a 360 kind of approach has been the pre-owned segment, and Audi Approved Plus has been one of the key drivers for Audi India as well, and a big growth. You've seen growth in that segment already. Your thoughts on that? I mean, how is that going? And how do you think it will pan out for 2021?
So you're absolutely right. This is also one of the focus areas that we have. It is from many perspectives. One perspective is from a very clearly from a dealer's perspective, where this is a completely another vertical where the dealers work on. The most important one is for our existing customers. If you own an Audi, you should also have an outlet where you can sell your Audi peacefully. And you should also have an outlet where if you want to enter into luxury world without owning a new car, you can also enter through a pre-owned cars. This is where the trust comes into play. So at Audi dealership, this is what we offer. We offer 300 points check on the cars that are coming into our pre-owned business. And also when we are selling these cars to the first time buyers of luxury cars who are owning pre-owned cars, they go out with a peace of mind where we give extended warranty, we have service packages available on these cars. So it is giving them a confidence level. What it does for us is it already gives us a prospective buyer who will buy a new car in some time to come. So for it's a win-win for everybody. Of course, last year was quite a challenging time. What happened last year? While the people were not buying new cars, what was happening? They were holding on to their existing cars. So the biggest challenge that we faced last year was buying pre-owned cars. I mean, selling was not a problem at all. Whatever cars we got, we sold them off. So we were not getting cars. People were holding on to their cars. I am hoping that situation changes this year and then it reverses, and then a lot of people are selling their existing Audis and then buying a new Audi, and then we are able to resell those cars to new customers with value add. So that is what our endeavor is going to be, and we will focus clearly on Audi Pro Plus business to create it as a solid vertical, which is not just sustainable, but at the same time giving a lot of comfort to our existing customers who own Audis and to bring in more customers who want to own pre-owned cars.
Are there any expansion plans then for Audi Approved Plus in the coming years?
So we have 7 locations till last year. Ideally, we want all our partners to come on board on this, but this doesn't happen overnight. So let's see by end of this year how many partners we bring on board. But let's say if not more, at least we want to go to double digit offering these services across the board. In some location we might have integrated showroom, in some locations we might have exclusive showroom. So these are all detailing that are being worked upon by the network team. But yes, we want to expand this program across the country.
All right, moving on from used cars to new cars, the A4 is now launched in India. The bookings had already started a long time back. What has been the response like for it?
So we started a few weeks back in December, I think about third week of December, where we started with the bookings. So far the response has been phenomenal. I'm not going to tell you the number, but so far so good. People were also waiting for this car to be, they would be able to drive before they buy, because whatever said and done in luxury segment, the buying is not just offhand. People do a lot of research before buying the cars, but before taking the delivery, they would want to sit in the car, drive it, and then buy the car. So a lot of pipeline is being built up for giving test drives. The test drive cars are just reaching the dealerships, or some locations they are already there. So customers and prospective buyers can go and have a test drive and then pre-book the car.
All right. I think the one area where Audi and most manufacturers had a problem was, when you bring in a new product, there is training required at the back end. Not many know about this, but a lot of training, a lot of people undergo training for new products that are coming into the market, and it was definitely difficult, to get that kind of training. How has all of that been adapted now? I mean, especially training for the guys who service the car, training for the guys who are at the dealership and are trying to make a sale of that car. Is that still a problem area, or is that now digitally sorted?
So actually, you've answered yourself. That's how it has been. I think this is one of the learnings that we had for the year 2020, where trainings was something which we could switch from physical to digital, and with the AR and VR, it has become even easier. We are able to create such modules where we are able to show the trainees the cars in 3 dimensions, and we are able to train especially when it comes to after sales. Sales, you can do still do it without 3 dimensions, but for the after sales it is very critical that the people are well trained. But fortunately, A4 is not a new model. We have been selling this car from 2007 onwards. The We were also talking about, let's say, electrified cars. That's something which is even more complex at this point in time. So training on electrified cars is even harder. But that's what we are committed to, whether it is physical training or digital training. We are working towards it before the launch of such products. But yes, A4 training has not been a problem. We have actually moved all our physical trainings to digital trainings, and that's working well so far. I mean, not from day one, but you evolve,
Right.
and it's been now almost 8 9 months, and we've evolved well on the training side.
No, that's good to hear. I think the only part I picked up from all of that was that there is an electric car coming in. So the guys who are watching, the E-TRON is on its way for sure, and we hope
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. There is. We are not shying away from telling. As I was mentioning, you will have this year. You know, you will have ICE engine. You have electrified cars. You
Yeah.
will have SUVs. You will have sedans from our side. You'll have entry level cars. You'll have sports cars. You'll have niche cars. So you will have a action packed year from Audi India, and we are so happy to start the year with Audi A4, and we'll keep you busy.
I think that's a great way to end. Audi is going to keep you guys busy and us too, because we are going to drive each and every car that is going to come out from there. Thank you so much, Balbir, for speaking to us. It
Thank
was
you so
a
much.
pleasure, and warm wishes to everyone for the new year and a great year ahead for Audi India as well.
Thank you so much. Stay blessed.